Hey guys, it's Derek, back with some more Digimon World. For half a second I actually forgot what game we were playing. Could have been a fun video. And, since I'm a lot calmer than I was last time, we're going to do some training. I have a plan now, and I have an os. Life is good, we can pull this shit off. So as you see here, we have all our techniques that we learned as Agumon and Centaurimon. Okay, but we can't use any of them, and we can only use the technique Bubble. Now because of this, we are not leaving town. I'm not crazy enough to try and do that. We have a good portion of what we need here, and I have a plan, as I said earlier, I believe. I now know the path I want to take evolution-wise, and we're just going to get to that path. That path is just going to be really helpful for us, I think. Because if I do this right, we can actually get 4 evolutions out of them. But I have to do this very carefully. Because this really could all go tits up really quick. And I don't mean that in a fun kind of way. Just everything could go horribly wrong. So, now with in training baby Digimon, they digivolve kind of weird. Baby Digimon will always evolve into their in-training form. Now after this is when it has a slight split from in-training, or from 1 to 2, or technically 3. The third one I'm not gonna get on any Digimon, but if you sleep at night in Kunamon's bed, you will get a Kunamon, essentially. But I've never been a huge fan of bug-type Digimon. They just aren't my thing. Oh, excuse me, sorry guys, I have hiccups. But now, which Digimon you actually get depends on a lot of things. Namely, your stats. So this one has to be a minimum, I think, of 10% of my MP, the one that I want right now. And the alternative, I think, is 10% of speed. I should rephrase this, and I will do this when I have it in front of me. Okay, so Poyomon, or Tokomon, sorry, can evolve into 2 different Digimon. Now these 2 have to have certain stats highest. So for the one I want, offense, strength, or brains has to be the highest. So to do that, we're going to train up our brains, because that'll help us out later. For the other one, speed has to be the highest, as well as it also has to be 10% of the max HP. So that one's a little bit more finicky, but you can still get it just by having speed as your highest. But as it is, we'll get there. I know I have a good plan of what I want to do. And I would like to see it accomplished. And yeah, I gotta poop. Well, when you gotta poop, you gotta poop. Now, the downside to the one I'm aiming for is it could end really, really badly for me. It could. It could also end properly in the way I want, which would be lovely. And it's a safe path for me to take, and realistically. Another thing worth noting about your in-training baby Digimon is they don't actually have hours that they're awake. If that makes sense. I don't think I actually explained that yet. Whoops on my part. Baby Digimon and in-training Digimon have no hours they're typically awake or asleep for. But everything else after that does. And that changes depending on the Digimon you have. So with the little Tokomon here, I can raise them however I want. And you're tired, thank God. Okay. So, but whereas like My Centaurimon was only awake realistically during the day. And as soon as it got into the afternoon, he wanted to go to sleep. Alright, so we're already over halfway to getting... sorry guys. To getting the evolution I want. It's the... I'm going with the kind of canon evolution for this, if you want to term it that way. Even though the anime came after the game, but I can understand your the temptation. We'll go with that, that'll work. To call it otherwise. Rest it -ba You hungry son of a bitch. It's also worth noting that baby and training Digimon just eat. Like, constantly. No matter what happens to them, they will eat everything. So I'm actually going to hold off on training up brains for now. We're going to get our food for the day first off. First things first. We'll get our food. Yep, I got my stuff from him. No one has anything interesting to say. So what I'm just gonna go sell off a couple things here, just because I meant to do that a while back and totally spaced. Oh, there's a Lekmon too. I turned it on late. Is it bright enough? Yes. Sure, whatever. I don't care anymore. I Lekmon. Sorry, little buddy. So something I meant to mention before is if you buy items right after you Digivolved, you actually get a bonus on them. Like you get a discount on them. Yeah, there we go. And now we can buy some super carrots and whatnot. But we could also use our money and gamble for cards. One card for 100 bits. Let's try it. It's a Tankmon. Try again. It's a Vegemon. Try again. It's an Animon. Try again. It's a Numemon. Try again. It's a Yanmamon. Try again. Okay, give up. There's like those 4 cards that you'll get every time. Like, this bottom row has the least amount of merit points when you go to Tokomon, or not Tokomon, damn, what's his name? God, this is killing me. King Geckomon? The Geckomon leader guy. Shogun Geckomon, there we go. Holy shit, that shouldn't take me anywhere near that long. Oh. Sorry guys, I have actually just gotten off of work. So, my mind is a little loopy. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go train up MP. Now this is something I pretty much neglected and ignored my entire last Digimon, was MP. I trained it up a little bit, but mainly just stuffed chips in his face and said, "Eat this! Eat it!" Oh, I actually did forget to mention this part before. You can typically, I don't know if it's always you can only get one, but I've heard rumors that you can only get one, and I haven't actually tried to confirm them myself, and I don't really plan on it. But that point aside, if you only get one of the Quagamon or Kabuterimon in your city, then only half your gem gets upgraded. But getting both in there gets all of it upgraded, and it's kind of amazing to use. Because now, like, I'm debating about going for one of the more difficult to get difficult to get ultimate levels. Largely because I think I have a glitch that I'm going to use that's totally proper and makes a lot of sense. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our rookie, then we're going to train a rookie to get our champion, and once we're done with our champion, we're going to have it die once, right after it sleeps. Then we're going to get another champion, and then that champion we're going to raise up into the ultimate level. If I can pull this off, I'll be so happy. If I don't pull those off, I might cry. Uncontrollably. Worse than Digimon. Type terribly. What's our MP at anyways? 275, okay. And he should digivolve right around here, I believe. The game's oddly accurate with its timers. Between here and ultimate level, it becomes very accurate. Or between here and champion, it is extremely accurate with its timers, and it's kind of nice that way. Because I'm sure you guys noticed that with Agumon, I mean, I was pretty much on the dot predicting, like with predicting when he digivolved and whatnot. And that's because with the first one, it's extremely predictable. But everything else past that becomes a little bit less predictable because your ultimate will die at random, or at more random times. So it's troublesome, but we can pull it off. So we should evolve after like 1 or 2 more training sessions, I think. I have been keeping track of time as much as I should have. Should be here. Ish. I did say ish, so I'm still right technically. I'm not wrong yet. So now I actually have to be very careful to get him to champion. So he has to have 3 full days of having no care mistakes. This is a total difference than I had with Tokomon, who he could have had like 30 care mistakes and he still would have gotten to, well, he should have gotten to where he... Oh, I'm still angry about Tokomon. This will be new. This will be awesome. This will be oxymoronic. Yeah. I'm already dropping hints as to what Digimon I'm hoping to get. I mean, I dropped a handful for people that know this game and have the evolution charts memorized, which you guys are crazy. Yeah, there we go. See, that could have been bad, because that would have been a care mistake. And since he's lighter than I want him to be, we're going to feed him sirloin. There we go, 3 pounds. Happy day. Oh, happy day. Alright, it's gotta be here. There we go. Thank God. Excuse me again there, guys. So now let's see if we actually get a wrench bone in the gears or not. Fuck. 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 Well then, we didn't get Patamon. We got Biyomon. And I don't know what Biyomon evolves into. I got the weight limit wrong, didn't I? No, the rate's the same. The hell? I should have gotten a Patamon. See, this game does have a lot of randomness to it, and I kind of love it for that reason. So, well, since it's the next day, we're gonna go get our sirloin. While I do the sirloin thing with my one hand, I'm going to actually try and figure out what Digimon I'm gonna aim for now with the other. Oh, whoops, wrong area. That could be fun to try and get to, but I'm not going to. Oh, 5 pieces of sirloin. Happy day. Alright, so I'm going to keep talking, but the screen is going to stay where it is. We could go for that one. But that one has very limited options. Or we could go for that one. We could pull that one off pretty easily, I think. But again, that one has limited options. Huh. Well, if I wanted to be insane, we could pull that one off. We could do that one pretty easily. Nope, okay, so... Ooh, maybe we should do that one. That one's easy to get at, but how easy is its evolution to get at? Yeah, its evolution is still difficult. So... Erk. Or we go off the grid. No, I don't want to go off the grid. I want to save that one for later. See, the issue with some of these is there's two evolutions that do exist in the game and can be gotten legitimately, but it's just like no one actually knows the exact stats for it. Alright, yeah, so I'm thinking that what we'll do is we'll do a bit kind of an about face here, and we'll stop training up our MP. Yeah, that's ridiculously high now though, so that's kind of awesome. And we're going to focus on our HP and our offense and get those up to the point where we want them at. Oh, sorry, it's our speed that we need to work on. So we'll get our speed up to where we need it at. And then I'll probably train up brain some. Just general all-rounded a bit more. And we'll go from there. So, yeah. Oh, Biyomon learns fire-type moves? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm not upset with this change anymore. I didn't realize Biyomon would learn fire moves. And I just realized that its evolution is going to learn fire moves too. Fucking A. Alright, so, now to training speed. Or, we'll train up brains a bit actually. But since we now have Quagamon and Kabuterimon in our gym, we now get like all the fun stuff and train up a lot quicker. So we stand a much better chance now than we did before. Plus, once we get up to our champion level, we can go back to Freeland and I'll show off the trick to get tons of money. And I can have camera stakes here, thank God. And one more time for good measure. New orders, not what I wanted, but we can deal with it. It needs to poop, which is fine because we need to go rest anyways. And then in Freezeland we're also going to look for an item called an ice mushroom. And we're going to use that to raise Biyomon's defense, or not defense, sorry, discipline. They both start with a D, I was close enough. And then, yeah, we're going to move on from there. And so now I said we need to train up speed, so I still can't believe we didn't get Patamon. That's what I wanted to do, I wanted to go rest. Whoops. My bad. Alright, B, let's go rest. So I should have mentioned this earlier with Centaurimon. I actually didn't really come up with Centaurimon. That's kind of the point where I was like, yeah, we can die whenever. But that point aside, There are actually fish you can catch that will extend your Digimon's lifespan. This is useful in one case particularly, aside from like you're nearing the end of the game, and you know you're nearing the end of the game, and you decide that you need to keep your Digimon alive for longer. You can go catch, I think it's a Digi Sea Bass in Dragon Eye Lake where we got Seedramon. Okay, good, I came at the right time. So where we caught Seedramon, you can catch Digi Sea Bass, and they'll raise your Digimon's lifespan by about a day, I think. So the other case this is useful is to get Biyomon as your ultimate partner. Now Biyomon is a unique Digimon. Any Digimon can actually Digivolve from him after 15 days. Like, they have to be alive for 15 days, and then there's a 50% chance they will die or change to Biyomon. Now, it's a rumored 50% chance, so nobody actually knows for sure. This game wasn't, like, massively popular when it was first out. It was kind of the game that everyone, you know, skipped over and ignored. But it's still a fun game. It just has very awkward gameplay at times. I actually kind of want to go buy a super carrot, I think is what I need, and just show how much it actually boosts everything. No, I don't want items. I want Digimon. Just because it does help a whole lot. And when I go for my ultimate, I plan on using super carrots and hawk radishes pretty much exclusively. There you go. You need to poop, and you're tired. Nope. Okay. I was wrong. Shit happens. And you're now hungry. We do have a lot of sirloin right now. Like, we won't need that. We won't need it for a while. But either way, now we're starting to get like, now we're starting to get shit that'll help out a lot. So actually, I'm going to go talk to Digimon and get a hawk radish. That was the one I wanted. Hawk radish will help us out a bunch right now. Now, see, the thing about these is they don't actually make your Digimon full or anything, but they do improve a lot of the shit. Like, they improve the training. And hawk radish also increases weight by 2. So if you're ever really in a pinch and need to raise your weight, buy a ton of those. And super carrots decrease it by 2. So if you need to decrease your weight quick and have a low care mistake count, just jam them full of that stuff. Alright, and so we're going to use our hawk radish. Now this training effect does only last a certain amount of time. And it also does decrease the amount that everything else affects, like that, like HP training does and whatnot. Alright, save and go to sleep. And I think I should probably end this episode here, now that I think on it. I'll do some off-cam stuff, and I'll probably come back in when Biyomon evolves again. Anyways guys, have a good night.